Hello, hello. Welcome, Team Gap. It's your boy Primus. It is another night of quarterfinals. I believe the last night of quarterfinals. It's going to be sitting on wards versus our boys Venture. Hoping for all the fans to get in tonight. I know there's a couple big fan bases, but for the first time, actually, we're going to be casting with Lupul. Go ahead and say hi to to the fam, my man.
What's up, guys? I know everybody. It looks like it looks like everybody's kind of upset on Twitch chat that that Raelion's not here.
It's just
Uh,
magic.
yeah, it's just magic, but
You're all right.
we can kind of push that to the side. Just kidding. No, yeah, I decided to jump and try my hand at casting. Get dabble in, not be a player that much anymore.
Yeah.
Look,
Hey,
very excited to be able to join with you guys.
it's not as
Uh,
hard as some people think, but,
yeah, I mean, it's like kind of jumping into a bike and trying to ride it.
never learned how to ride a bike, so that reference always goes like
You're
straight over
kidding
my
me.
head. No, never. I also just, of course, hit my mic. But yeah, no, never learned how to ride a bike. Um, there's a story behind that, but
I
I'm gonna go ahead and get into the teams before we get into draft here.
I am greatly
So
concerned.
yeah, sitting on Orange is gonna start out on the blue side. We got Fridge in the top lane, Javi in the jungle. 1G Trendaly, who's snaps. Or
Snacks.
snacks. We'll be calling him snacks throughout the game, but that's gonna be 1G. Dank Chetta in the AD carry and agency in the support role. For the side of Ventures, we got Slim Shotty in the top lane, Packed in the jungle, Pyro in the mid lane, Parcel in the AD carry role, and Rezi as the support.
Uh,
Um,
Sitting on wards will be losing a ban though, just to let everybody know,
yes.
so they don't go crazy. Uh, we have snacks as as a sub, so that's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to have to
Right.
play that out. And here we go into the banning phase very shortly. And there's that first ban getting passed.
Yeah,
I'm
they're just
actually
letting it run
expecting
down.
there's the Nocturne ban. Believe that's gonna be for Javi. Javi's
Yeah, I
been
think he.
playing, yeah, he's been playing that a bit too much.
I mean, Nocturne is just really strong right now,
it
especially, now that we're getting a little bit more like carry 80 carries, or the actual like carry and 80 carries actually, a little bit more prevalent now. With the Jinx and Felios, uh, not Aphelios, Jinx, Jin was there for a while. The Zeri as well, just super strong right now. That late game scaling, 80 carries. So what way to cancel that out is just jump in the
just
back line with the
basically
Nocturne.
just yeah, exactly. And also there's the Darius basically frontline. Looks like they're targeting Javi very hard. Javi seems to be the target man of this draft so far, unless somebody else plays Viego, which I just see.
I don't think so. I mean, we also don't know. I don't
Who
really know
all?
Snacks champion pool, but yeah, just assuming that's gonna be a jungle ban. And I think we were talking about this earlier. The Rising Cassidin bans for Snacks were probably gonna be expected.
They are going to
Um,
be expected, so I don't know if they're gonna. I don't. We don't know. It depends on what
yeah, it,
Snacks
it was
feels for
Cassidin
the
this
mid lane.
time, and actually Slim Shotty taking two bans this time around, both top lane bans. And the first pick Seraphine, which
Seraphine.
I love Seraphine support. There's just so much versatility, especially if you want more of like
There's the
a
Nautilus in response to that
aggressive comp.
already. Very aggressive comp.
Uh,
Wow.
I'm a Nautilus
You're a Nautilus
supporter. I mean,
lover.
I love,
You're a novice
yeah,
lover.
I love my knot. So I mean, I'm already gonna go rooting for Ventures just for that. But we also haven't seen Sivir in a long time. I don't know about you, but it's been a while since I've just seen any game with the Sivir. So I mean, that's
Techi used to love to play Sivir, and that was his like if we wanted to really play it.
mhm.
So it's kind of one of those things. A Jinx Seraphine? Jinx Seraphine. It looks like that goes through. That's gonna be very pokey. Very pokey.
Yeah, I mean, pairing Jinx with like a Luxor or Seraphine's pretty common. Love to see it. I like Seraphine a little bit more than Lux because you can, at least get some heals in as well. But
And
also,
also the encore is a big thing.
yes,
It's a
ugh,
it's I'm just glad there's no Renata in this game. Let's just be honest here. That would be kind of
I
scary.
was just gonna say I actually played in ARAM where we had both Seraphine, Fiddlesticks, and Renata Ultimate. So it was
That's
just when you pressed R,
disgusting.
it was.
That's
I mean,
disgusting.
other outside of that, we were losing, every fight. But when we stacked the ultimates, it was pretty nutty. But
There's that
looks
Trundle
like
pick though.
Trundle could be flex. I mean, it's possible to have it top lane. I mean, most of the time it's gonna be
Shyvana in
in the
response to
jungle.
that.
Yeah,
Yikes! Wow. Now I see a lot of Shyvana plays. Oh, they actually did ban out the Rise.
we
So
got the
there goes
rise.
Snacks, Rise and Kassadin. Kale,
Okay,
TF
so
also.
3 mid bans. Let's see if we see a 4th top lane ban against
Uh,
uh
I wouldn't be
Slim.
surprised here in response.
I mean, because it's either that or ban the mid laners. Because I mean, it's very obvious that Shyvana's gonna be going jungle. So yeah, just
There it
4
is.
bans for
Four
Slim.
mids.
And
Slim, what did you
potentially,
do to
I was
these
gonna say,
people?
I was gonna say if they pick potentially they could have a top. I guess that's smart. You don't want to leave the top lane counter pick. To take four of my champions, at least give me the counter pick so I don't I
Poor,
don't
S- poor
perma lose
Slim.
this.
Like seriously, gets target banned 4 times in the banning phase. Slim, what did you do to these people? I am sorry. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, she's they're just scared, and they're gonna pick the Nivea into the Ari. Um, a little bit of a Freljord, jungle mid matchup. I like it.
yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's see who they pick as their top laner, because this is gonna kind of make or break Slim's choice.
Yeah, the pressure's on. You
It
got four of the
really
champions
is.
out. Oh, I mean, looking at their comp, I feel like they might need a
They need
little
a
bit
bit
more
more.
frontline.
There it is. There it
Yeah,
is.
okay, yeah.
I was gonna think
There it is.
initiator frontline. There's only one other choice that can probably be that, like other than other
Yeah, and you
what
can
Kled?
you
It's
can
gonna
go
be
ahead
Malphite.
and use the Malphite ultimate to, you know, get in, but then, the Seraphine Encore extends through champions. So if you can hit the Seraphine ultimate onto the Malphite and it extends even further, that's just gonna get pretty nutty. And we've got a set answer. The showstopper is just gonna be just nice for anyone that's tanky, because it does scale on health. So
And also,
and
but
the true damage on his Debbie, right?
so if he has to target, so mostly the showstopper is gonna have to be targeting either the Trundle or the Malphite for that fight.
Right.
So looking at their team comps, it looks like sitting on wards is after a team fight kind of comp. And the Ventures, I think they're also doing a team fight kind of comp. So we're going to see maybe a lot of clashing here. Maybe a lot of objective controls. Let's
Yeah,
see
they
what we.
do have a lot of abilities on both sides to initiate a fight.
The Trundle
No,
can gank a bit more efficiently, though, before Shyvana can, unless
Pre-6 for sure.
Pre
I
6
don't
is
know how
going to be a
many
lot of
ganks
things.
are going to be going on. I feel like Malphite's going to be chilling against the set. Anivia probably isn't going to try and do much early against Ice. I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be like very bloody in the bot lane to start out. So we'll see, what Ventures is able to do against this Pokey Jinx Seraphine. They're probably going to push in pretty hard. So,
I'm actually
um,
looking at the predictions right now.
yeah, I was going to
Right
say,
now, 24,000 points on sitting on wards and 310 on ventures. Uh, I can't see who bet what, but yikes! I think sitting on wards is trying to cash out.
yeah, I'm a betting man, so I'm going to go for Ventures on this one. Plus, they have the Nautilus. I mean, if you pick
You can't.
Nautilus, I'm going to pick you. And I like a
I
good underdog story, so I'm going to go with Ventures on this one, but I
honestly, yeah,
definitely,
sitting on wards was first place in Division 1, and now ventures is what they were fourth place or third
right,
place on Division 2.
I think
Fourth.
so. Fourth,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Fourth place. And now we see this. Underdog Tale 101. Let's see what happens. I can't wait to actually see this. This is actually going to be insane. There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of clashing. One thing I have to say is that if the set pushes up too far against this Malphite, Trundle will punish that. Trundle
Oh,
should punish that.
absolutely.
Should. Um, and the Ari is a lot more mobile than the Anivia. So let's see if we can get some answers from Pyro towards you know towards those Trundle ganks in top lane.
Yeah, I definitely think that Sitting on Words outscales a little bit more than Ventures. With the Jinx, especially the Jinx Malphite. Malphite. I mean, unless this is like an AP Shyvana, then there's not much you can, unless you can get the R in the Malphite. There's really not much you can do in him when he's got the four tank items. And I really like the the Freljord jungle mid
You like the
cohesion.
combo. You like the
Yeah,
combo.
I like combos. I think it's just a more cohesive comp. Um, and I think that they have a little bit more, I would say, like disengage with the Seraphine and Nivea. Compared to Ventures, I feel like it's either all in or not. Like they have nothing. Once they go in, they can't change their mind or
Sivir can only
stop
spell shield.
stop you from going in. They,
Sivir
they have
can only
nothing to
spell
deter
shield
you
one
from.
thing. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Unless she
They
builds an Edge of Night, which I don't know if it's good
right,
here. Uh, it's gonna be kind of difficult to choose the fights. Sivir's gonna have to kind of stay back, but I think Fridge is gonna be looking for Parcel a lot during
right,
these team fights.
right.
Um, After that, they can pretty much go down the line because the combo would be probably Malphite ultimate, Seraphine
Mhm.
ultimate, Nivea R, and they're just burning inside that. Um,
Yeah.
it's
I do
not gonna
think
be a
if Sitting on Wards initiates a fight, that they'll take it pretty easily. Um, because there's not really much Ventures can do to stop them. Whereas like for Sitting on Words, they like I said they have that ability. But honestly, I think this might be pretty even at the beginning. I think Jinx Seraphine is probably the only one that may be a little bit more annoying at the beginning, but I think really it's just going to come down to the first, I'd say, like 15 minutes or so, on who gets early laning pressure. I think it's really going to. I think it's just a skill matchup at this point, which is why I guess I can see the 80%, in favor of Sitting on Wards because they had such a strong season. They have the
yes.
skill, so I mean we'll see, what comes out of it. But are you
I,
thinking this is going to be a three? Because this is only a 3 game series, so like
it's a three-block
for
game.
yeah,
Three
for
best of three,
finals are gonna
best
be
of three.
5 game series, but this one's only 3. Do you think it's gonna be a 2-1 or a 2-0?
I Unfortunately, I think Venture's been hyping themselves up a little too much, but I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt and say 2-1 in favor of
Okay.
Sitting on Wards. But I do like to be the caster curse. Start my first casting to be a curse. So let's see Ventures kind of upset that prediction.
Yeah, I always do. I curse. So I mean, if I cursed it, then you're not winning that many points. I mean, 80% of y'all chose Sing on Lords, but we will be right back. We will be taking a short break while we get loaded into the game and wait for that spectator delay to go away. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
30
back to
seconds until
teamgap
minions spawn.
quarterfinals for the PCL League this year. We've got two teams on the Rift right now, sitting on wards and Ventures. Ventures was thinking about some level 1 shenanigans, but got spotted out by that ward by Dank Chetta in that bottom tri-bush. So they're still walking together. As I say that, they separate.
Decide to
But they
separate.
might,
That's great.
yeah, they might spot out Fridge. You know, that big looming presence.
Minions have
Um,
spawned.
I
I
don't,
don't know.
I don't
Like
think they'll
that
see him.
the 5 point is actually pretty strong. The 5 point
Oh,
start is
he saw
very
him.
strong. Oh, there's the ward.
Yeah,
Ah,
no
sorry,
shenanigans.
Fridge. Sorry, Fridge. No shenanigans for you, sir.
Well, there are some shenanigans. I don't know if this is a bug, but
Ooh, oh,
Rezi trying to get the dredge line in, but just gonna trade some damage. Jinx still has the rockets, doing some, getting Rezi down to half health. But I don't know if it's showing the same on your screen, but Nivea and Sivir do not have items on my screen. That might be the.
yeah.
There it is. I take that
Might
back.
be that
It's
little
getting-
bug.
Yeah, it's that bug. Reload my scoreboard. We're fine. Tier start for the Sivir. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's just
pretty
gonna be
solid
very
on that.
chill for them.
I think they're going to be doing just a kind of sit and farm kind of lane and bot lane
Mhm.
due to the fact of the Sivir with the tier first. Jinx did start longsword. Top lane, we got corrupting potion off Malphite, and then basics items for both the junglers. They both went Hailblade, which is very interesting. I thought the Anivia would be going. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. The
Electrocute.
Yeah, Electrocute Anivia and also the Shyvana went PTA. So we may not be seeing an AP Shyvana here.
I'm okay with that. I'm kind of over the AP Shyvana. I mean, it's really boom and bust. Like, if you don't get a good early start, you're kind of just useless for the rest of the game because you can't be the Shyvana you want to be if you can't just be a big dragon and go in when you want. If you have to like play like more safe, especially when this team doesn't have as much, aggressive plays. Like they don't have enough initiations, the abilities. You're gonna want Pack to be able to just go in when he wants. But how do you think? How do you feel about this jungle pathing right now? I mean, both. Oh, as I say that, slim shotty with it, trying to do as much as he can against Fridge with that haymaker, but
Looks
does
like
not
they're
land
both.
the center.
Yeah, looks like they're both trying to get their bot laners kind of trying to play safer on their bot laners because they did have some top down. Looks like they might just back off here.
Yeah, I kind of figured
Pack looks a
this would
bit
happen.
Pack looks a bit low here, but Javi is strong. So that's just
Yeah,
Trundle
and
passive.
I don't know how much Try's gonna do, but Pack is gonna go. Nope, never mind. Pack
Nope,
says just kidding. He's gonna get spotted out. Snack's playing pretty safe. But big CS leads kind of starting. We're kind of starting to come to fruition.
Top
Snacks
lane.
is kind of ahead on the Anivia there for a bit, but Agassi gonna get some roots in onto Rezi, and not much gonna come out of that. The Nautilus shield at least doing its job. He's level 3, but
We might be
looks
seeing
like
a gank
Javi's coming in.
Yup, here it comes.
Javi's going in.
That was a
The
late
pillar
spell
goes
shield
down.
from
Flash coming out
Par.
from Parcel.
Yeah,
Rezi's gonna
Parcel had
try
a-
and stop them, but gonna live barely. Heal has to come out from Parcel as well. Slim Shotty doing as much as he can. Top lane as well. We got fighting on both sides of the map. Packing can try and fight him down. Parcel trying to at least use some damage. He does get him. Dank Chetta maybe able to get Pack. He's still shooting rockets. Pack maybe overstaying. Rezi gonna throw the dredge on you. It's gonna miss. Root goes down onto Parcel. One more auto and he's dead. Dank Chetta, he gets the double. Almost a triple. Pack stayed a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, Jinx Seraphine just able
Wow.
to do so much. Whew.
Enchanter
So many
supports.
shenanigans.
I am
Nothing happened top. They both live there, but
Enchanter support 101. I'm out of mana. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not out of
Pack's
mana.
overstaying.
Oh, wait.
He's gonna flash. maybe one more auto.
Down.
He does get Dank Shetta, but kill still goes over to Dank. So now 3-1 on the Jinx. I guess I'm pretty sure his buff didn't really transfer because the Dank got the kill after the death. So
Yeah,
no
and
buff
here
transfer
comes
to Agassi.
here comes the dragon
Rezi
play.
getting behind Dredgeline on the Anivia. Snack's just gonna frost him up. Glacial Frost goes down. He's just gonna walk away, but yeah, they're just gonna. Signor's just gonna take drag control
That's
for
a
the
free dragon
moment.
right
Oh,
there.
but
Blue team has
Fridge goes
slain the
in.
dragon.
Does he get him? Does one more ground slam? Does he? Flash to the
Oh!
showstopper. Does he have the? Oh, he doesn't have the haymaker.
Still dead.
Unfortunate.
Still dead.
Yeah, Fridge is dead. Pyro has to ult away. Oof, wow, just can you catch my breath, guys? God. Okay, and then jump charm does miss. Pact going in. Fridge gonna break an ankle, just dodging Pact. Just gonna run away. For a second I thought he had phase rush because he was booking it, but Pact, not able to do much.
That
he is
Q
going
does give a
tank
lot of
Shyvana.
movement speed. That Q does give a lot of movement speed.
Yeah. But
Takes movement speed away. Wow, that's a fun start to a game right there.
yeah, I need to. Whew,
You-
there's just one after the other, but I think we're somewhat starting to slow down. First Drake went over to sitting on wards. They were able to get enough damage on the Pyro and Rezi that they just weren't able to get drag control and he warded, so they just took it for free. Excuse me. Pact was on the top side of the map trying to do something against Fridge. But honestly, if I was Shyvana, I would not be wasting any time on this Malphite. I mean, he's been pushed the whole game. He's down in CS. Like, you're not really gonna get like any damage on him, especially after he finishes whatever he's gonna build this cloth in, whether it's a Warden's Mail.
It's gonna be a Fimble Winter, sir.
Yeah, so I mean,
Here comes it.
Pact goes in. Dragon form. Fire goes out. Charm lands, but they're just still gonna walk away. I don't think he had the orb. Otherwise, I think they probably could have just killed him, or at least forced the egg. But Rezi lands the dredge line. Zap goes out to deter Parcel. Still shooting rockets. Well, they just take shots and run away, which I guess is. I mean, they don't want to get even more of an advantage on this already fed Jinx. 69 CS, nice. 3-1, probably getting a pretty early, I'd say like maybe an 11-minute, 12-minute mythic, possibly.
PT, no, it's gonna be a Kraken Slayer. She gets that Kraken Slayer pretty early. Unless she wants to really go Gale Force, and if she's that far ahead, I believe she might go Gale Force.
I believe they're the same price. Slam trying to pull him in, but not. I don't think there's really much he can do against the Malphite unless he lands the middle of the Haymaker, which, I mean, if Fridge just keeps doing that, it's just going to be so hard for the set, even with his passive.
Yeah, and also, the Fridge does have that, as soon as the Q hits, like again, it's going to be moving him, he's going to be moving around. He can pretty much run circles around Slim when that Q is going through.
Yeah, not able to CS, so I mean, that's where Slim's at least got it, but I just don't think he'll be able to kill him, per se. Pact still around this mid lane. Both Pact and Javi are around this mid lane, so Javi looks like trying to come from behind. Pact does see him.
That's an early
Charm lands,
Driftmaker.
combo. Oh, Dredgeline misses, but yeah, they just run away, take the gold. Slim's still fighting Fridge in the top lane. Malphite ultimate goes out. Slim is getting pretty low. Does he have the Haymaker? He does use the Showstopper. Can he get it out? No.
There it
The
goes.
shard kills him. Oh. Pact runs into Javi. He still has Dragon Form if he wants to use it.
He can use it as an escape.
I
Yeah,
was
there
gonna
it
say
goes.
Rezi's here, but I don't know how much he can do. The Encore goes down, hits both Rezi and Parcel. Rezi has to flash away. I guess they just run for the hills, but that was a really good pillar by Javi to basically, like, Rezi couldn't do anything and Pax couldn't get it out either. So kind of a 2-1 with that pillar.
I think they also pop. I think Parcel also used her heal there, his heal there. So that's kind of very big. Looks like Trundle maybe starting to want a position for Dragon number 2 for them. hopefully we can see some. I know Riley on a Wookiee. We're hoping for some Infernal Soul Dragon plays. Let's see if we can get it, Primus.
It's possible. This is going to be an Ocean Drake, so I mean, Infernal Mountain still, or not Mountain, Infernal or Cloud or the Hex Tech. We've been seeing a lot of Clouds, which isn't as fun. Infernal Drakes are always really fun, but it's not gonna be Mountain or Ocean, so we know that. No one really in the pit just yet, other than Agassi and soon to be Rezi, but they still have so much pressure bot. Dang Cheddar, now 25 CS up. He's clearing this wave, so they're gonna have the vision on that. They've already taken 2 plates as well, so they can kind of just do what they want. Dang Cheddar, I mean, we also have level advantage on the Jinx as well. Some damage gonna go on to Rezi. Pact is here though. Hobby's getting pretty low. He has Dragon Form.
Chedda's getting hit by.
Red Giant's gonna land.
Oh,
Hobby
he
still
stole
gets the
it.
drag, but he's gonna die for it. Oh, okay. Pack's still going in. Rezi's slapping around. Parcel, I believe, got the kill. Oh no, the kill goes to Pyro. Agassi trying to get out. Pack still has Dragon Form. He can blast him. Let's see if he, if he can get him.
Can he
with
hit
a
it?
cooldown.
Can he hit it?
He's gonna chase him down.
There it is.
Yeah, so
Chedda still lives though.
3 for 0 for the side of Ventures. They don't get the Drake, but it's only a second Drake, so it's not soul point. We're only 12 minutes in the game, so not too bad. But still waiting on the drag to spawn. That is a Hextech soul, I believe.
That is a Hextech soul. So it looks like they did come up from gold. So now there's a 1K difference now, but I'm hoping that Slim could probably do something about Fridge, but there's a chance that he can't. He's already got the Warden's Mail.
I think Chedda's took him down to half.
Oh, nope, it's Gale Force game
autos.
as well. It's a Gale Force game for Chedda.
Yeah, like I said, 12-minute Mythic, which I mean, Pact also had his 12-minute Mythic, with the Frozen Gauntlet. Only 2 people with their Mythic items at the moment. Big power spike for them. It looks like blue buff's gonna be given over to Snacks. Parcel just, it's just so hard to play into Jinx Seraphine. The Encore goes out, doesn't land. Boomerang trying to clear the wave, so at least they're. I don't think they lost another plate. I couldn't tell from.
They did lose another plate.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're down to 2 plates now, and Pact is top side. Looks like they want to try to position something to try to take care of Fridge with this giant. Well,
he is a Fridge. He's the size of a Fridge. Yes.
He is. Slim is ahead in CS though. He's up by 40, almost 40. Yeah, 40 CS. Right there.
Yeah, he's pretty ahead. Fridge has been able to just throw shards at Shoddy and at least doing some damage, but then with the set passive and just doing that, he's not able to get as much CS. He's just really using his abilities to deter Slim rather than able to use it to actually farm. Whereas Slim,
he's got
farming
mythic
as he pokes as well. Basically, anytime Fridge walks up to farm, he's just been deterred by Slim. He's been pulled in. Haymaker goes down. Knuckles goes down as well. Pyro's gonna ult. Both Pact and Pyro are gonna ult. Hobby's the Rezi hits. Doesn't have egg form either. Because I believe Snacks died obviously in that drag fight, lost egg. So 2 ultimates for 1 kill mid lane. They should be able to get a lot of pressure here too. Just gonna take jungle camps as well. So this is actually looking pretty good for Ventures so far.
Chedda did get first turret gold solo though. That is kind
of yeah
bad.
Yeah.
That's
gonna
2
be pretty big.
plates. It's 2 plates and 1 whole turret to himself.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, other side of the map, the lead was for Slim in the top lane, but also a huge CS lead for Dang Chedda in the bot lane, on Parcel. Who's poor Parcel and Rezi just not able to do anything into the Jinx Seraphine. Like I said, I knew this would be bloody, but I didn't know it'd be this one-sided in the bot lane. Trading vision here in the river as well. But how are you feeling about, I guess, the state of the map at the moment? Oh, as I say that, Pyro
here we go.
Charm. Pact's gonna try and get one more bite. That is a shutdown on the Pact. That is a dead Jinx. Hobby's gonna keep going in though. Killer goes down. He's gonna bite. Charm lands on the Hobby though. Malphite ult and goes in. Fridge just goes in and slaps her around with the Malphite.
This is what we were expecting. This is the things
Yep.
that we were expecting. Oh
That
no.
was two actually both shutdowns traded. Shyvana and Jinx are the only champions on the map with shutdowns. They both die at the same time. Actually, let's see. Shyvana's was 300. Oh wait, did Jinx not have a shutdown? I
Jinx
take
did
that
not have
back.
a shutdown.
Well, okay, so that might have gone into favor of sitting on wards there. Still down, a few hundred gold, but not really too material at the moment. The two dragons, I would say, probably are doing a little bit more than the gold. But they are going to fight over this Drake. Fridge has teleport. Slim does not. Rezi is going to throw the dredge line, though. What an amazing pillar! The turn right now, Rezi's going to try and keep going. Boomerang lands onto Dang. Rezi taking pretty low. Encore lands onto two people. Pack goes in, though. Fire does kill Dang. Trend getting pretty low. Egg does pop. Pack is going to keep trying to go in. Parcel boomerangs hit, and that is a dead sitting on wards. Fridge had teleport, but it was canceled by Slim. I'm assuming he just got
Did he
pulled
ult
in,
him?
or
He
no, his ult's still up, so I think he just used his E. Yeah, I mean, I guess he just pulled him in, and wasn't able to do anything. So, yeah, Malphite being there would have been very nice. 3-0 Malphite. He had the ultimate, but yeah, I mean, great fight. Pretty. They kind of switched off. I mean, it really started off with that great pillar by Javi, but I mean, after that, how do you think like that fight went for, where did it go wrong for sitting on wards?
I believe that sitting on wards wasn't priority targeting. The fact that the Shyvana went straight for the Jinx so early, and the Jinx she has one escape, Gale Force or Flash. And she didn't blow Flash there, but she did use her Gale Force. And them not going for, even though Parcel doesn't have a lot right now, Parcel still throws Boomerang. That's still damage. And they didn't turn on Pact at all as soon as Pact jumped onto the Jinx. There was no protection to the Jinx. The Jinx is strong. She's got Gale Force. She's also got Last Whisper. But I don't think she had it during that fight. And protection of ADC is very high right now because I think that is their win con. Getting the Jinx fed and getting the Jinx rolling. And now Shyvana's Venture's strongest player right now, having 150 gold shutdown, 6-2. She's got the Magic Pen boots. She's also got a Blasting Wand, Frostfire Gauntlet. She's rolling. And the Ahri still hasn't died with the Luden's Echo, and I think she's also getting, can't really tell, probably a Shadow Flame with that. But
Most likely. Can't buy the Hex Tech. So, I will say, Parcel with the lethality Sivir. I mean, one Boomerang took Dank to half health, and then all Pact had to do was ult in and throw the Dragon Fire. So, really amazing work by that duo. The two people with the Vin usernames.
right.
Yeah, I guess we should normalize that. If you're gonna keep the same team name, to go ahead and do the shorthand acronym
I mean,
before your username.
Cappy on my old team did that first, so let's bring a shout out to him really quick. Just kidding.
Happy did it first here. You heard it here, folks. So
Looks like the Jinx is still trying to get ahead with all that farm, but they have to start making sure. Sitting on wards has to start really wanting to jump onto Pact, because Pact is going to start getting massive. There's the demonic embrace for Pact as well, so that's gonna hurt a lot. Dangerous up
he's
close.
going for that mixed build.
They're going for another turret in bot lane, while Slim is keeping 3 of them preoccupied in top lane, which is, I mean, this is a great play. They're ahead in gold by 4K. 20 minutes in, they got a dragon. They also got both heralds. held both heralds and used them both mid lane, one for early, one to take it down.
Yeah, and someone did ask, this is a best of 3 series. The only best of 5 will be the final. So.
No, it'll be next round too, I believe.
Oh, is it semis too?
Semis and finals. Semis
Forget
and
what I
finals will
said.
be best of 5.
The next games will be best of 5. Yeah, don't listen to me. I'm just a play-by-play. I just talk when stuff happens. But,
Hey, we have to listen to you when that thing happens. So I mean,
yeah. I will say, I mean, both teams right now trying to get a lot of vision down. Ward score is pretty high.
I do live life by the mentality. Vision wins games. I'm sorry. As a X support, I do live by that mentality. Vision.
Yeah, like
always
you
win games.
have to have like you know, in your house, one of those like crochet paintings of live, laugh, ward. Yeah. When I was a support, yeah, I made sure to live, laugh, ward. Looks like we're already seeing that right now. And this is, I think, the first time that we've actually seen Ventures have controlled the pit to start out.
Yes, and
they are in the lead by 4K.
Slim does have teleport, mind you. Let's keep that in mind. And he's still shoving top lane. So if it happens, I
was gonna say Fridge. Oh my God!
Pyro's gotta back off. There goes Pyro.
Goes the unstoppable force. Javi's gonna run away or run to the drag. They're gonna readjust. Slim getting pretty low. Haymaker doesn't really do much. Pac does use the ultimate, but that is a dead Slim. 3 versus 2. All 5 members still alive for sitting on wards. Not gonna try and smite to stay alive, but he is gonna go down. Really good setup by sitting on wards there. And I also really like the readjust as well. They didn't just try and keep running it down. You know, they recollected, in the river as the teleport from Slim is going down. So really good job by Slim. I think they can just run to the Baron, right?
They could run to the Baron. I mean, all they have is the Sivir and the Nautilus. Looks like they're trying to ping for it, but the hot replay ready. Let's get a replay going really quick if we can get that. If it doesn't look like they're going to Baron. So can we get a replay?
Let's see it.
Okay, so Fridge is already there. This is the first thing I would have changed. Slim should have already teleported in first. Then Fridge goes straight for Pyro, low. They're adjusting themselves right now, and there's that ultimate from Snacks, and that's already just burning them down. They see where Slim's coming from. It's honestly, they also went for Pact, which did a lot for them. That was their main source of damage right there, and it's amazing how well they shifted themselves to know that they had to go after certain people. Some people just keep focus targeting people that don't have any effect on the game at the moment in time, and they go for people that could potentially, and people that normally, I know it's hard to say, but it's being able to predict how the game will go is hard because it could go either way.
Oh, and Pac still keeps the red, tries to give it over to Parcel, but I guess the jungle passive does keep it. And now fighting over Vision and Baron. Dank Chetta's caught out though. Pac could be able to run him down. Burnout and the
Sivir ultimate
go down. Pac's gonna ult in and blast him to death. Dank gets caught out. That is a dead Jinx. That's their carry. I mean, Malphite's still alive, but they can pretty much just run to Baron. Snacks is still in this bot lane. They see too. They should just be able to start this. And Navia's gonna show up late to the fight. Unstoppable Force goes on to Parcel. Pac's gonna be stuck. Encore only lands on 1, and they back off. That's 2 ultimates though. Unstoppable Force and the Encore are down. Pac can keep fighting. Dredge9 does land on to Fridge.
Here it goes. There goes Fridge. Here comes, they're going after Javi next.
They're just gonna back off. Super Mega Death Rocket. And we all recollect. I guess they still could go for the Baron. Most of the ultimates outside of obviously Snacks, which doesn't really have that much of a cooldown, are down. We
It is
still
still kind of
have.
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah,
With
I think ultimates are down everywhere except for Silver still has on the hunt. So I don't know how much they can do. Dank pushing mid. So I mean, what do you think the next step for both these teams is at this moment?
next step
After
would
that, after that shenanigans.
Dragon should be coming up shortly in a minute, around a minute and a half. Trying to get vision around Dragon probably is one of the top things that they should do because that's soul. That is
Mhm.
soul for sitting on wards. Hextech Drake with a Jinx. Ugh, I'm sorry, I have to say it. I want it's a bad taste in my mouth because then
Zap and zap.
zap and zap.
Mhm.
It's static shiv all over again.
Static shiv. Yeah.
um,
I do miss that item sometimes.
Everybody misses an item. I'm gonna be honest here. I miss Banner of Command. I'm disgusting, I know, but Banner of Command is the item that I miss. Or DFG.
That's okay. As a top laner, I miss the old brutalizer, just the 1337 gold
Oh
item.
my
It was just so
gosh.
strong. It's like the most gold efficient item, like I would say ever, personally. At least my favorite. That
Looks
little
like
stick.
looks like Ventures do know that it is important to get that vision going. Moving up as 3, that's good.
Yeah, both top laners do have teleport, so we'll see who teleports first and who has good ward placement. Pillar goes down, doesn't really do much. They're just kind of feeling each other
Sitting.
up. I would like to see. Oh, Dank's caught out again. He's trying to get mid prio. Pyro's gonna ult in. Charm misses.
Charm misses.
But Orb goes down. Rezi does land the Dredge-Line. I think that should be a dead Dank, and that is. So Jinx will not be alive for this. They might try and burn it down, but
They're
Actor's
forcing
gonna be
for
there.
Dragon. Fridge
I mean,
is
they're kinda
either
just dissuading them, but
Fridge is actually contemplating, should I protect the turret or should
it's
I
just
just
not
help
worth it
out?
at this point. I mean, Hobby still can't. He has flash. He can't go for a miracle steal. Oh, and he does.
There it goes.
He does steal the jungle or the dragon. Excuse me. He's gonna die for it, but he does steal the Drake. Yeah, he steals the jungle, but Showstopper goes down for Slim. He's gonna try and fight Snacks. He has the haymaker.
There's the flash.
And Nivea does flash. So no more flash on Snacks. They are still running though. And Eggsy's gonna make sure that doesn't happen. So Super Mega Death Rocket also whiffs.
That's the third whiff for Dankchetta for that ultimate.
You know, he had that really good one at the drag fight before this one, which almost killed Pyro, which was able, good for them to set up.
Yeah,
But
it was.
he did get caught out last time. Yeah, I think they definitely should have pulled that dragon out because that was just free. I mean, the Anchor went down and then Hobby just had to flash might.
Yeah, sitting on wards does have great position now. They do have the position to actually just rush to Baron, and if they can catch one person now, perfect. If they just rush it down, still perfect. Hextech Drake helps with a lot of damage.
Act's not here. Act is jungling.
Where's
He's
Pact
in the
is
bottom
in bot
jungle.
lane. It's a free Baron. It's a free.
I mean,
Nobody
look
knows.
at all these pink wards. Yeah, look at all these
Nobody
pink wards.
knows.
The entire pit is pink. Control wards, whatever you want to call them. They just take that for free.
And now we go into basically, let's see if they can shove it out now. They have the tools. They have Baron. They have Hextech Drake. They basically have the Jinx wave clear. On the side of Ventures, they do have some wave clear. Sivir can wave clear pretty well. Ari can wave clear pretty well. Pax can wave clear in ultimate and also with her with the E. But Slim and Rezi, they're kind of just like buffers right there, and they're trying to make sure that they can try to make the plays. But all of sitting on wards, they have the ability to shove their waves, shove it all, like catch up on some gold. Right now, 30 minutes. It's a 1K difference, around 1.5K difference. They're trying to make sure that they push all of top lane, it looks like, because only Snacks is not moving. Snacks is going to cover mid wave, but we have 4 members of sitting on wards going there, and Venture looks like they're going to answer them.
Pax fighting Fridge. They are going to run away. He does have the Slim does have the showstopper if he wants to use it. Bridge was in front. They are gonna dissuade from using it. Pyro out on the outskirts at the moment.
Here comes
Lands the
Dax.
orb.
Here
Pack's
comes
gonna go
Dax.
in. Bridge uses on
Transform.
top of the force. The wall blocks them out. Pyro, what goes golden, but not able to do anything. Showstopper does a lot, but instantly killed. So that's Slim Packed already dead. Everyone else running for the hills. Rezi having to dredge line away. Javi chasing him down. It was just that wall by Stacks is just so
The
good.
placement is perfect for that. Not gonna lie, the placement was very perfect. It made sure it deterred all the squishies. It basically got their Set went down, Shyvana went down, and here it goes again. Like,
Javi's gonna keep going in. Might take too much damage though. He dies to the turret actually. Still 3 people. I mean, they still have the Jinx Seraphine.
and
probably not gonna be able to do too much.
Marcel better back off. That Malphite ultimate's back up.
Ooh, yeah, Unstoppable Force. And he just
Here
goes
it
and
goes.
uses it on Pact. Pact goes golden. Pyre, Rezi, and Slim are here. Whole squad ready. But they're just, I mean, the aggression got them the inhib. It's 2 inhibs down. In Venture's base, they only have the bot lane now. Very, very different progression from earlier this game when they were the ones that were what, like 5k up. Now
They were
they're
5k up.
Yeah, now they're 2k down, and they only have the 1 Hextech Drake. The soul went over to sitting on wards, and that's a good at least half item lead. Just with that Hextech Drake. So Deceptive, the gold lead may look close, but it's not nearly as close as you think. Especially with Javi and Bridge just being so big right now. I guess, I mean, Slim went for, he's going for, more of a Bruiser build than a tank build. Even if he is, set, has the shield, so.
I
Yeah,
think that
and
was
like you're
his
saying.
downfall there. I think that was his downfall, going for that bruiser build. It still is his downfall. He can't take that as much damage as he wants to get, and that's
Yeah, I
what he
mean,
kind of needs. If he's gonna show stuff, if he's gonna use his ultimate into the middle of their whole team, the
right.
ability to last longer helps immensely.
Yeah, he showstoppered and died instantly. I mean, that build is good for when you just want a really big shield, to the missing health, you get a bigger shield, but as soon as that's down, he just really can't do anything, and then it's like, all right, you have like a 1.5 item Nautilus, or two item Nautilus.
They now see
Yeah,
Slim up in top lane though, so that's kind of, it's a 4v5 at the moment in time. Sitting on wards has so much control of the area. They're trying to go for somebody. Looks like they're aiming for Pact though. They see where Pact is.
He is.
Pact
Pact
is
is getting
probably
pretty low.
Yeah.
He has to ultimate away. Super Method Death Rocket does miss. Unstoppable Force goes in on Pact. He goes golden. And another really good Anivia wall. Pact can't do anything. He's just stuck away from the team. Still trying to survive. Pyro, the whole team dying on the
Here's
side.
Dankshetta going
Pyro
off
last
again.
one alive. Parcel does live. But I think they just go for the end. They have teleport on Fridge, who's can just hold this minion. They just finish the game. Honestly, these Anivia walls on these choke points are just so good.
They're perfect.
Ah.
If any, I say they're actually perfect. The fact that Ventures wanted to fight in a very enclosed space where there's an Anivia, a Trundle, and a Jinx. I mean, Jinx didn't even need her Hurricane for that, and it showed. She had
Oh yeah,
the Lord
absolutely.
Dominique's already. She had her IE. She had the Gale Force. She even had Stopwatch just in case Pact
Oof,
wanted to come in on her.
hate to
It's
see it.
it's it's crazy.
Yeah, that is one thing we didn't talk about in the lobby was just the combination of the Trundle Pillar and the Anivia wall and how much how much you can get done in the river. I mean, Pact would go in that two times in a row. Fights Pact would go in and just get caught out by first the Nivea wall kept him in. He was forced to ult away and then used the as soon as I was off cooldown walled the rest of his team off again from getting to the river, and then they just try to save him and then just instantly die. So yeah, I mean, we saw the comp from sitting on wards. It's probably what they wanted from the beginning. They just weren't able to execute it, early on. But it worked out for them eventually. Game one goes over to sitting on wards. I tried to go for the underdog. It did not work out this time.
Looks like there
So
was 27K on sitting on wards at the end of it and 9K on ventures. So viewers, they pretty much already they kind of called it. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of called it.
yeah, I
The
mean,
You did call it yourself. The
yeah,
Freljord jungle in mid lane, it helped a lot for them. Um, I think that we now know that they might actually ban the Anivia away from stats.
yeah, it's possible. I mean, because they banned the Cassidon and Rise the first game. We'll see if that comes up again. This next game, I believe they still, if you have an ESEB, I believe you still lose a ban every game. So they're still only going to get 4 bans. Um,
But
Still
I
waiting
think
on
that they are
side
gonna.
selection.
I think they still will target ban Slim though. I honestly think that was one of the things that did help them. Slim's pickings were again very slim. Uh, I didn't mean to say that, but you know what? It works. uh, Having those bans taken away from him, having those any of his champion pool just taken away from
Mhm.
him, because if we look at Slim's champion pool, if I really look at it, he plays
Yeah,
like
pull it up.
very
Let's see.
normal.
I mean, there has to be a reason that he got banned out 4 games. And Ventures are going to be red side again this game. Um, yeah, but Ventures will be red side, and after that, now that we have side selection, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Welcome
Hello,
back,
hello.
guys. Well,
Yes, I'm so ready to be back. Oh, game one goes over to sitting on wards. Uh, looking kind of dicey for them at first too. Uh, glad, I mean, glad they were able to make it out. Obviously we caster cursed it yet again. So your first game, way to go. You've already cursed them.
hey,
But we are gonna get started in draft though. We Sitting on wards once again loses one ban for E7 and snacks in the mid lane. Um,
there goes the Cassidy already. Just immediate, just gone. There it is.
yeah,
So, what do
I
you
don't know.
think?
That
Three
Nivea
ban?
was nutty. Yeah,
You
I
think three ban?
mean, I don't know about 3 ban. I mean, I think honestly, like if you don't, they're probably gonna first pick the Seraphine again. I mean the Encore. I mean just also the roots too. Um, like just the beat drops were just so good. Like there were several times where like Ventures wanted to go further and keep chasing, and then they just got thwarted and were rooted, and then they got sad and had to run back. So, um,
Double ban again for Slim at the beginning, and they get rid of the Malphite. There it
yeah,
is.
yeah, that's fair. I hate playing against Malphite. I know a lot of people hate playing against Malphite. Every 80 carry hates playing against Malphite.
Here we go. We
But yeah,
see a Seraphine yet again. Are they gonna pick it?
probably. I mean,
It worked. If you shoot, in the
yeah,
words of
Agassi just did so much work on it last game, and I don't see why not.
So thank you for the thank you for the posture check, by the way.
Posture
The Twitch.
check. Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Exact
Nautilus
same
and Sliver.
draft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're seeing
same
the same
thing.
thing.
I liked the
Jinx
Silver Nautilus, to be honest. I don't know about the rest of their picks. At least for when you pick a Sivir, you kind of got to go for a specific comp. Nautilus I think fits into that. Shyvana does especially, but I think you need a lot more DPS to
front.
go with it, or either more frontline or more DPS. You gotta have
I
one
think
or the other.
frontline was the thing that they were lacking.
Yes.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
and also the body to initiate. They only had one initiation from Shyvana. The set
Hmm.
had maybe his ultimate that could,
Right.
deal the damage, but that's it's a one-time initiate. Like it takes
Yeah.
a
I mean,
while
like
for it to get
an
going.
Ornn, I feel like would have been good for that.
Are we
Like,
seeing
I
the same
mean,
draft right now? Are we still in game one? I'm sorry, I have
the
to
same
just ask.
draft. Yeah, I will, because I mean the bands are different. I mean, this is a different draft. I mean, a Scion would have been nice. Maybe like a full tank Volibear, like something where it still has like some initiation, but also is a lot tankier. Because I mean, Set, when he has the initial Haymaker, yes, he has that big shield, but once that's done, he basically just becomes kind of useless. Okay, the Vi comes out this
This
time.
is a better pick than the Shyvana in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. This is a great initiator. It's the damage is real when it comes on, like even early. It's an
Right.
early damage. There's a rise ban again. All right, are we gonna see the Anivia ban though? This is the question.
It's possible. I mean, the Malphite's already been taken out, so
There it
yeah. I mean,
is.
there's the Nivea ban. Hopefully, the Vi doesn't take as many kills as the Shyvana did last game. I feel like there was just too much on the Shyvana to be useful, in the later portions of the game. Excuse
Bless
me.
you. Bless you. No, you're completely correct, but I think that Vi can move around the kills a bit more this time around. Um,
Yeah,
it's just
I
it
would
just
like to
helps.
see a
It just
tankier top though,
it
for sure.
an Ornn would be
Yeah,
nice.
I
You are
mean,
correct.
he's super strong right now. You really can't go wrong with the Ornn, especially late game when you get all of the upgrades.
That's a
Victor
1K
though,
gold.
super strong right now as well. I mean, we've seen Fudge played a lot in LCS. As I am a Cloud9 fanboy, and it's just so much you're able to do. I mean, there's so much DPS. The Storm hurts. They already have like kind of a pretty good AOE squad. With the Jinx Seraphine as well, Rockets and Encore, and the beatdown or beat drop. Excuse me. Which will beat you down as well.
Oh, there's the Ornn take.
There it
The Ornn's
is.
taken.
Ah.
There it is.
That's gonna be that is a
There's something you
front
could.
to back comp if I've seen one.
There's something that Slim can do here to help that out. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably a big guess.
Yeah. What do you
Um,
pick into the Ornn at this point?
what do I pick into the Ornn? Actually, looking at their ultimates, he might have gotten the right idea. he might have gone the right idea. I mean, sure, he doesn't get the 1,000 gold upgrades. Everybody doesn't get the 1,000 gold upgrades when Ornn hits level 13, 14, 13 and above. But looking at all their ultimates, what's one thing you could tell me about them? They're all dangerous. They're all
They're pretty
very
nutty.
dangerous.
I'd love to see the encore onto the Silas, like the Seraphine ult. That would be like just like you Seraphine ult and then we Seraphine you ult right back, and it's like okay, just Uno reverse card. Because I mean, actually that's the same for most of the abilities. I don't think I've seen, at least like personally, like the Victor ult for Silas. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him use it, so I don't know. Like, cause it's not like that much of a long range ability, but I've just
It's
never seen
actually
that interaction.
it's interesting. It's interesting. I've played against
Yeah.
it. It's kind of weird. You know, there's also one thing that Ventures could probably do to help them out, help themselves out, is to make sure that they actually
Hmm.
focus snacks in the early game, because Victor can't get his upgrades. The only way Victor can get his upgrades now, I believe, if I'm correct, you can quote me if I'm wrong, uh, is if through CS or takedowns. It's
Right.
like a charge. It's a charge counter. It's just basically you're charging it. You're charging it. It's like basic. It works. It's a new thing. I don't like it. I miss the old Victor, but
I like new Victor. Predictions aren't out as well, by the way, everyone. So get your gaps points in the gaps. Let's
I don't
let's
want to
stack them up.
say.
Let's.
I don't want to say what the prediction is so far.
I mean, 22K for the favor of sitting on wards,
And
0
there's
for
10.
ventures.
No, 10. There's 10. There's 10
There's
now.
10 points. So that's your it's 1 to 73 odds. So there's not 310 points. So
Yeah, yeah.
big
There we
payout.
go.
I do agree. I think sitting on wards one draft, it's pretty obvious that they just have a safe scale front to back comp. They have the skill to back it up personally, and I don't. I mean, I feel like the Silas was just kind of a reactionary pick to the Ornn. I don't think it really goes too much with their comp. I mean,
I
because I mean, essentially what they want to do is they just want to run at you, you know, with the wild hunt active from Sivir, and then they just want to run at you. But when you have an Ornn and a Trundle blocking you, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to stop that. So I mean, Ventures needs picks. That's it. This is pretty much turned into a pick comp. They have to try. Not. I mean, they can't poke. I mean, it's outside of the Sivir and maybe an orb from Ari, but other than that, I mean, they're pretty close range. Besides the boomerang, so they're gonna have to run into this Ornn and Trundle, and as it gets later into the game, that's gonna get a lot harder. So I mean, as long as Dank does a lot better positioning this game. It did get caught up a lot last game,
Yeah.
which cost
Being
them a little
being
bit.
solo mid lane or bot lane is kind of very very dangerous. Let's
Yeah,
say that.
bit of a troll. Bit of troll.
And
troll
then
positioning.
also let's if I can say this really quick before we leave and go on
Yeah,
a
for sure.
quick break. The Silas, I think, is also a nod towards our team. I think it's kind of like a last resort kind of thing, because Jaka,
Yeah.
our top laner, did choose Silas game 2, and Silas
Oh yeah,
could be
that was a sad
potentially
game.
Silas could potentially help make or break the team. Now, I want to see Pac, if Pac gets ahead, move that around, move the lead around. If Pac is ahead in top lane, helps out top lane, move to bot lane.
Mhm.
Start working on them, because Sivir doing damage is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Like I said, make or break. We'll see.
Yeah, can they get the picks? If they blow up Dank or snacks, then fight's gonna look a lot better. But at that note, we are gonna take a quick break. We'll wait for the spectator delay to go down, and then we'll be going into second game of the night, last of the quarterfinals, with sitting on wards against Ventures. We'll be right back.
Am I breaking through? Will you feel me too? I still wanna run to you. Am I breaking through? Will you feel me too? I still wanna run to you. Am I breaking through? Will you feel me too? I still wanna run to you. Am I breaking through? Am I breaking through? Am I breaking through? Am I breaking through? Am I breaking through?
Welcome back, everyone, to Team Gap Quarterfinals. It's the
30
second game
seconds
of the
until
night.
minions spawn.
First game went over to sitting on wards, who were actually down early, but now coming back. Slow start right now. So how do you feel about the lanes going in, my boy Lupul?
Lanes going in, they're gonna have to be. If Ventures wants the game to go the way that they want it to, they're going to literally have to be aggressive. sitting on wards can literally sit back, relax, and just wait till team fight, and then they can
Minions have
practically
spawned.
win. The Jinx has to get items. Ornn moves forward. Trundle moves forward. Victor has ultimate. That's basically it. It's gonna be, if sitting on wards wants it the same way, it's gonna be the same repeat game, just different champion for mid lane. But Ventures has to push that. Vi has to start pushing that lead from top, mid, then bot. Because Silas's maneuver is, again, more mobile than in the enemy mid lane. Pyro always has that. Pyro also has that mobility against Snacks. So Fridge, he's not very mobile this time around. Slim, more mobile than he was last game. The positioning to actually get onto it. Now, Ornn does have a nickname, Tank Destroyer, which hurts a lot for being a tank for some odd reason. That brittle needs to get nerfed, just saying.
Riot.
Riot, balance game, please. I mean, never gonna happen, but moving on. So, that being said, as we move on forward, if we look down, like we can see basically that Sivir is being a bit more aggressive. Again, the ability to poke from the Seraphine, it helps a lot. It deters the Nautilus. It really does.
I mean,
Until
it's the
later
same.
in
It's
the
the
game.
same. Yeah, it's the same champions in the bot lane as last game. So I mean, do you think it's gonna go the same way through
I honestly
3-1
think
Jinx
it's
to start out?
if oh wait, mid lane looks like they're
Yeah.
gonna there's
Yeah, I guess we won't be able to talk about mid lane. We won't be able to see it, but both flashes, actually 3 flashes go down. Resi trying to dreadline out almost dies, but as you were saying, just some shenanigans mid.
shenanigans mid, and then also Slim being able to
Slim.
oh okay,
I'm
all
not caught
right.
up though. Javi's coming in. He does have pillar. He's level 3 Javi. Slim's gonna try and run away. He uses the bite. He's holding onto the pillar. Probably just gonna die.
Yeah.
First blood goes actually over to Fridge this time around, which I think maybe could have been better on Javi.
It could be.
It's more map
well,
presence.
we saw last stream that that Ninetales from Eggplant
Mhm.
was able to do some work even with the kill, like start snowballing. But we'll see how Fridge uses that first kill, and as well as I didn't even see Slim. I don't think Slim was just trying to waste time to get Javi to stay there because
Everyone's
he didn't
mid,
use
though.
flash.
Snacks getting in pretty low. Charm does land on a Javi. Snacks is just gonna run away. Javi keeps going on Pyro though. If I think one more bite
There's
auto and he's dead. He is. Pack's kind of running, maybe able to get away, but oof. Pyro and Pack tried to start that, and then Javi obviously finished it. He was the only one still with flash. Everyone else had flashes in the mid lane. So
That's kind of this is Rezi's still trying to search for that dread line. It's bad. It's starting to move. Javi's starting to make those movements that Pac should have been making, but Trundle's Trundle. Trundle's gonna basically live in the jungle. He lives in the jungle until he wants to move. Pyro's actually getting pushed in a lot more now than last game. I honestly think Victor's a twice as much impressive kind of lane than an Anivia is, because once he starts getting those upgrades, it's gonna start hurting.
yeah, that
Really.
initial laser upgrade it's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Which I mean, he's sitting at, let's see, let me. Sitting at 59 points on the Glorious Evolution, so 40 more CS, or obviously some assists or takedowns, will increase that. Once he hits 100, he gets that evolution. So
also
he's
getting
more
a
than
cannon.
halfway there. Rezi's top
Oh.
lane though, misses the dredge line and a Fridge. They're gonna
Is
try and
Fridge
run him
gonna
down.
flash?
Nautilus can still auto him.
Is Fridge gonna flash? That's the question here.
No,
Fridge still has
still
flash.
has it, but he just can't move. Silas
There he is.
clapping him.
Oh, okay.
And Slim just one more auto, and I was gonna say Fridge.
That's kind
do a
of
little
scary.
bit.
That's still scary. Like honestly, Fridge almost turned that around on Slim, and that's not.
Yeah, they are
It's-
good first Mountain Drake for it though. So 1 kill going into Slim for that first initial dragon. Parcel, he is getting still XP, and he's down 1 level on the Dank, a little bit. So
CS difference is starting to most likely going to start growing soon in a short bit here because of how that Seraphine's starting to just punish the fact that Parcel's all alone. Dredge line tries to go, doesn't have it.
Shoddy 6 though, Fridge is
Oh,
9.
oh! Hit with the ore, ultimate.
Nothing happens from that, but
Nope.
showing some dominance. Flash used by Dank. Parcel getting caught though. It's rooted. Zap goes down. It does hit Parcel. Parcel's getting really low.
Oh.
HC flashed over the wall. Resi does stun Dank. Pyro's coming in. Charm
Parcel
does
still
land.
lives.
Ooh. Because he's trying
Parcel-
to run away, but I don't think he can get out. Pyro still has the ultimate. Pack gonna hit him, and I think they're just gonna give that over to Pyro, which I think is for sure an improvement on last game where Pack, had a lot of those kills at the beginning, but really
Pack is learning
rough
to
for the
share.
bot lane.
Pack is learning to share the kills.
He's learning to share.
I know everyone. Junglers hardly learn how to until they're backed against the wall. That's when they start learning how to share the kills. Okay, they want to be useful somewhere instead of just being hidden inside the jungle.
Right, and Parcel didn't die either. So I mean, that was kind of all for naught.
Yeah, that was a flash
not.
and ignite for. How many more other puns can we have? I said slim pickings earlier. You said all for naught. What are we gonna
We'll
have
see.
next?
I mean, we got 100% kill participation for the Nautilus, so
He's moving
it all
a lot
is for
more.
naught.
He's moving a lot more around the map, which, I mean, sure, it kind of hurts Parcel, but he is being a lot more helpful around the map. Like helping Slim get that kill on Fridge helps a lot. Then also, I think he helped with that bot lane play the whole time, making sure that Dank Cheddar couldn't make too many moves. Vi's holding that mid wave, which is great.
Everything misses bot lane, but it's fine. Just don't ask questions.
We all just keep we all just keep rolling around. The game keeps moving.
Wait, Slim not really bought anything. Let me see if the
Has Slim even gone back to buy anything? He's bought boots.
he has boots. He's got boots.
With the fur?
I will say, I think Agency probably is gonna be first to hit 6 here. So I think they have to go. Dredge doesn't hit. Parcel does pop the Wild Hunt. They're just gonna keep slapping him around. Resi does get the kill, but more
Encore.
action going mid. Pyro gonna have to back off when Javi shows up, but Slim, Fridge, you wanna fight too? Make it three lanes in the
Three
game.
lanes? Also, oh wait, no. Pact is coming in. Pact is looking for it. Here it goes.
For us. Oh my god, forget
Oh, wait.
the Ornn ult does go down. Slim is pretty low.
Wait,
he
oh
doesn't
my
get the reset,
gosh,
though.
Fridge
Pact
misses
is-
it.
Super
No!
Mega Death Rocket
Oh
misses
my
in the
God.
last auto. Oh my god, that was a nail biter. Ugh. Thank
Honestly-
nearly with the Super Mega Death Rocket too.
Honestly, the fact that Slim was almost dead and the Super Mega Death Rocket just comes flying by, I'm just like, please. I've seen too many replays about Silas's just jumping into the middle in front of them.
I've seen it. I've done it.
I mean, I have too. I can't. Lux ultimates, Jinx rockets, Ashe ultimates. It's all the same, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean that last knock-up to cancel the Ornn ult,
That was actually
pretty
brilliantly
nutty, if you
timed.
ask me.
That was brilliantly
Yeah.
timed. I'm very happy.
you love to see it.
Oh, here it goes. Oh wait, Pac just sees Javi there. He's like, oh, hello there.
Hello there. General Kenobi. Oh yes.
Here we go. Here it goes.
Yeah,
But-
it is fun to see the Call of the Forge God on the Silas. 'Cause I forget if it scales off AP, but actually let me check. Yeah, it does scale off magic damage, so it actually can potentially hurt a lot if it lands for the Silas. I mean, he'll probably be stealing the. Say probably the Seraphine ult.
say our feint
more.
ultimate more as soon as the team fights start happening a lot more often.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, you can correct me. The Silas ultimate,
Go for it.
the Silas ultimate does whenever he steals say Jinx Rocket or something else
Mhm.
that scales off AD, it transfers to AP, but it's not a big transfer. If I'm wrong,
I don't know
think
the
so.
percentage, but it's still nice. Like
Oh,
it's
here
definitely
comes.
noticeable.
Is Snacks the new Cheetah in this game? Trying to
I
get
mean,
caught out.
potentially, Fridge is gonna be fighting top lane too. I mean, it's just gonna be duking it out. I wouldn't say wet noodle fight because they both kind of do a decent amount of damage, especially Slim. Maybe it's a wet
Slim's.
noodle versus a knife.
I mean, it's a
But
wet noodle. It's a wet noodle versus a rock. Okay.
yeah, I don't
As soon,
know.
I don't know. Maybe as soon as I'm guessing Slim is going towards a Everfrost this game, since he's gonna be up in everybody's faces again
Yeah,
with
that's pretty standard, I think.
and
Um,
then we see
which
the we see the
I
we
mean,
see the Warren already
we're
with the
not seeing as
Bramble.
many. Right. Yeah, which I mean, for the autos, which is probably nice. I mean, that's where you get the passive damage from
The auto attack resets that
Silas.
Slim can do is kind of nice, especially with that. He's can dash in a lot. It's better. And yet again, even though
Pact is not at Dragon.
Yeah, Pact's not a dragon again. I think they didn't spot him. They're just making the call, pulling the trigger on this one. And we have a Cloud Soul. We can never
You
get
hate
a
to see
spicy
it.
infernal. We can never get a spicy infernal Drake. We got a spicy Hextech Drake last game.
I
But
did like the Hextech Drake. I mean, there were a lot. They had the vision on that Dragon Pit. I don't know why Pact thought it was because I mean, like they have that line of vision in the bot side in the river. They saw them go in to the drag
but
like on both sides.
but
Like, I don't know why
Pact was on
Pact is
the
taking Raptors.
Pact was topside. It's another thing that we have. Maybe another thing that Pact needs to work on. I mean, we're gonna give Pact the benefit of the doubt. It is a best of 3 kind of game, and maybe
He is going.
stressing. There it is.
Wild Hunt goes down. Assault and Battery goes down to Tank. Probably dead. Encore does slap him, but Rezi able to get that last ledge line. He is dead. Rezi should just be able to get the auto.
Fridge is there.
Fridge trying to come in and save, but Agassi already gonna die. Fridge is actually gonna kill 2. I forgot Snacks is there as well. It's this double kill over to Victor. So what looked would have been a 2-0 actually turns into a 2-2. My apologies. I was also tunnel visioning and couldn't see the.
I
Yeah,
didn't see it either.
Yeah, I was looking at Fridge, not Snacks. I mean, that's where the camera was fixated. But yeah, no. I mean, really good answer by City of Words. Fridge and Snacks able to make a bad play into an even play. I think they even got maybe another. I don't think they got any more plates.
Whoa, Rezi's
gonna
flashing.
flash Edge line, flash charm. Everyone just flash. I mean, Pyro still has ultimate.
Who
but
needs
I
flashes
think
these
they are
days? Who
Yeah,
needs
I
flashes
mean-
these days?
Ari's got the fox sprint. I actually forget what her ultimate's called these days.
Spirit Rush,
but-
I think.
Spirit Rush, yeah, that sounds right. I know they didn't change it after the rework, which Ari rework is nice. We've been seeing her a lot more. But like, how do you? I mean, now that we're getting later into the game, Riftbound's going down. How do you like? Who do you think really has more of an impact in the fights right now, Victor or Ari?
Honestly, I think the Victor is gonna start having a bit more of an impact. Ari's roams. She needs to roam more. Like I said, she's got the mobility. She's got the mobility, but not keeping track of her lane opponent and like all of a sudden following later after the whole fight's done. And it kind of is detrimental to that because it's just gonna keep rolling. This lead that Sitting on Wards has. I mean, they're about to make a lot more gold if they get this other turret. They got first gold turret,
Low.
and with Victor just has to sit back and farm. What are we at? We're at. We have 1 upgrade so far. I know that much. What have we got? What's the upgrade? Doesn't
It's
tell.
most likely his E. It's
Yeah.
the laser.
It's a laser.
Um,
So he's already got 1 upgrade, and pretty soon he's sure on his way to a second one, or he already got the second one. during that last team fight down there, because the passive says on champion takedowns you get 25 extra charges. So
Right.
there's chance that he already got the other one, because that's 131 CS plus whatever cannons give 5. Slim's trying to go in on Fridge again, and Rezi's there, Javi's there.
While the Forge Crowd goes down, Javi stops with a pillar. Slim flashes away, and the Super Mega Death Target actually
The
lands
rocket
this time.
actually hits.
Was that the? I guess that was while we were watching. Oh, Assault Battery goes down. Encore goes down. Oh, ultimate after ultimate.
What?
Retron does land. Rezi gets to kill on Dank. They're gonna keep fighting.
This is
Keep
starting.
switching off abilities. Pack gonna try and go in. Gets sorted away. Flash from Agassi. So yeah, that was
Jeez.
overall a 2 for 1 for Ventures. But as you can see, like they're now down in gold. It's not gonna get any
Yeah,
better.
it's a 2K difference for Ventures. They may be ahead in kills, but looking at this, they're pretty much opening up Ventures' base. It's gonna start opening wider and wider. It's starting to look pretty bad now for Ventures. And if we look down at the Dragon as well, we see no wards from Ventures. We see one control ward in the Dragon Pit. I don't think they see it. They see it. Never mind. And I think they also see that Pact is trying to get rid of it, but how many we got? We got 4 team members sitting on wards here. Silas is trying to make his way down, but Pact almost got killed right then and there if Orange just charged the wall.
Victor
This is
is going to be a little late. I think that's why they're not starting it just yet. I don't know if Snacks is going to... I mean, is Snacks to go for the flank, or is he going to... Okay, he looks like he's trying to go follow up with his team. Pac's going to try and maybe go in.
Oh, Sivir ultimate coming in.
Yeah, Sivir ultimate goes down. Rezi's... They're... I don't know. I mean, there's just so much going. They don't want to. They want to fight. They don't want to fight. They want to fight. They don't want to fight. So I mean,
The waves are shoving it. Bot lane is shoving in, so they're gonna probably have to answer that, or Fridge is just gonna shove it. That's too much. That's a lot of damage right there on Pyro.
Yeah, a lot of damage has gone down from Pyro. I mean, Super Mega Death Target still up. I mean, if they want to try and get some of an execute onto Pyro, I think just now too low. I mean, they're pulling the dragon away. Slim's getting more low. Yeah, the Victor just hurts so much. I mean, and now they're grouped up. Oh, there it goes. Down. They're gonna pull him out. Victor, the storm and the storm laser just kills Rezi immediately.
Oh no!
And he's gonna try and he uses smite to try and get some health back, but there's so much left.
Chedda's
gonna run down.
Bye, Chedda.
Encore extends and hits him. Agassi actually gonna pick that kill up, and third Drake goes over to sitting on wards. They're now at soul point. Baron's up in a little over a minute. They're probably just gonna walk and try and get some lane presence. Get the priority on the lanes, get the vision, and then probably just start the Baron. I mean, Pact and Parcel will be up, but
it will be up. Looks like Slim didn't. The thing that kind of baffles me, that I have to say, is that Slim didn't try to go in on Aegis for the ultimate, for the Encore. The Encore would have been very nice there. But, again, I can't really judge and say that because it was hard for Slim to get on top of him. There goes Dank Chedda again, and Dank Chedda and Javi.
Actually gonna go in. Javi actually body blocks him.
Oh, he doesn't.
Too much flash it away. The Nautilus does land onto Dank. Dank is caught out here. He's getting blown up by Slim.
If they get 2 more
also
picks,
caught out. He's pretty tanky, but I don't know how much he's gonna do. They're gonna try and run him down. Pact rushes
if they get 2
in.
more.
They're still running. Pact may be caught out here though. Javi's gonna poke him back. He still has the pillar. There's just no damage. Javi just gets blown up. They don't have anything. I mean, Victor was literally an entire map away. Agassi not able to do much.
That's a free Baron. That's a free Baron.
It's a free Baron. I mean, what's a Trundle and an Ornn gonna do when you've got, Slim just... He can actually, like, in that instance, frontline with the amount of spell vamp that he has. I mean,
yeah.
What happened?
Oh, wait, what? What's going on here? Is Slim gonna die?
Yeah,
Slim
I mean, you can
dies.
see Fridge gets
Wow.
the Victor, Snacks is doing work on this Victor. They're gonna try and run away. Snacks flash laser, the double laser. That is a double kill for Victor.
Triple kill.
Triple kill. I mean, our screen was mostly on Fridge there, but obviously, Snacks did so much.
I mean,
like you said, that laser, the empowered laser, just kills him so quickly.
I gotta say it that you called it. What can they do with a Trundle and a Victor and a Seraphine?
Victor,
I
was
think
gonna say the laser does do it, and Pac just died. So I mean, he could have maybe tried to steal this Baron. He is by, so I mean you can kind of have the gap closer to get into the pit, but instead just dies to the Victor, and that's even more free.
7K gold dip now. Over 7K gold, and it's only gonna get bigger now. Cause what do they have?
Yeah.
They have the last two second tier turrets for top lane and bot lane. Mid lane's pretty much open all the way to the inhib turrets. I mean, Victor's just gonna get bigger now. Like he's got Lichbane, he's got the magic, he's got the sorcerer boots. What do we got? What do we got for the AD carry? We also got rapid fire cannon this time for the Jinx. We also have Lissandres on. We have a Leandres on Seraphine. Lovely.
And I don't think, I mean, the Gale Force on Sivir, I feel like the Deathblade was doing a lot more. Just those boomerangs were doing so much damage. Where I see he's trying to go for more DPS, but
honestly, the
you
Dark Harvest would have worked a lot better. Oh, there goes Pyro.
Pyro's gonna try and kill Dank. He's actually caught out. I don't know if Dank's gonna. Dank gets away and actually gets a kill with the rocket. Great kill by them. Team was there. Pact and Parcel are gonna try and push mid, but I don't think they'll get anything out of it. I mean, just one Baron wave.
To point this out to you as well, Orange just hit level 13.
Yep. That's the beginning of the end.
Yep,
10K
it
up
really is.
and. I mean,
10K up and one free 1K item.
Yeah, where do you think the third upgrade's gonna go? Because I mean, it's pretty obvious they're gonna want the first on the Victor, but
third upgrade's probably gonna go on either I'm saying the Jinx, or
I could see an argument for the Seraphine, but
that is no you are 100% correct, but I think that's gonna even push the Jinx farther over the edge, because the upgraded Gale Force is very strong, especially if the Jinx is ahead as an AD carry. She's up 30 CS, has 3 kills, while Parcel has none.
yeah, I mean, in chat, the highest win rate is the Duskblade. I mean, we can see the argument for Gale Force. With the, when you have this big front line, Rezi, they have Baron though. Rezi's gonna flash Dredge line. Pac's gonna go in. They're actually gonna blow up Agassi. Assault Battery goes down. Dangchet is dead. But really good Ornal. Call the Forge God's gonna get all 5, but now they just don't have any damage. I mean, they're gonna try and do some stuff, but really good by Ventures. They the Victor just wasn't able to, wasn't even there. It's like he didn't have TP. So like, what are you gonna do? As soon as Dank and Agassi die, they just don't have any damage to follow up once again. I mean,
that was good.
Fridge,
That was a good thing that Fridge did. Fridge actually was using the flame breath while Pyro charmed him. That's not a lot of people know about that trick. It's a nice trick.
the unstoppable,
but it's the unstoppable. It's like a Malphite. It's like a Malphite ultimate.
Yeah.
Can't be affected. Won't walk towards him. You'll be saved.
Oh, Dank's gonna flash and try and get. Oh, the Zap just killed! The Zap killed!
Resets! Here comes the resets!
He's getting excited! Dank's gonna keep going! He's gonna kill Pact as well! Is he gonna get
the resets!
Oh yeah, you got away with the plant, but yeah, they weren't expecting that. Really great play by Dank. Lands the Mega Death Rocket and, is able to land the Zap onto Parcel. I definitely think Parcel could have sidestepped that one, but I mean, what can you do?
I mean, Spell Shield would have.
He may have thought
he had
the Spell Shield. He may have, as I've done, fat fingered it and actually pressed the wrong button.
It is
Who's
one
to
of
know?
those.
But yeah,
It's here
Mario
comes the.
goes down.
All right,
Call of
here
Forge,
comes the orange.
Call of Forge God goes down, trying to catch out Pyro. Oh my God, the burst that goes down to Rezi. Pyro's gonna try and get some damage down. He's gonna have to flash out.
Oh, 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 oh!
Oh, the Seraphine ult stolen. Fritz is not caught at the end.
No,
but
there's
the
her.
reverse
There's Encore.
Yeah, and then Pack's just gonna die. And then, like we said at the beginning of this game, as it gets later in the game, they just have the perfect comp for these skirmishes. You know, these 5v5. Yeah, like
Next has Death Cap. This is as
yeah. I think it would have been worse if he had a Magi's, but yeah, it's about as strong as you get. 704, 3 items on the Victor. Soloing
able
the
to take it to
tower.
her.
'Cause he
Able
does
to
not
tank
care.
it to her.
Yeah, like the Rabbit Doobies. I think that'll honestly do it for this game. Aaron will be up, you know, in about a minute. Dank, you know, really good return, you know, from their plunder a little bit.
Oh
Slim,
no!
I don't know
Oh
if you can play
no!
that game.
Oh no! Here we
Red's
go.
gonna just try and walk forward, but she's gonna take so much damage. They're
There goes
just
Slim.
gonna kite them. They can't do anything. Now Pyro and Parcel are just so low. Slim gonna try and has to flash away. The storm goes down. Not gonna hit
Oh,
him.
there's a
and
pillar.
the
Nice pillar.
Oh yeah, the pillar does seal his fate. I think this is just gonna be game, to be honest.
This
I mean, the
is
minions
gonna
are in the
be-
base. Bot tower's probably gonna go down as
And
well.
Orange just upgraded Snacks. Bridge upgraded Snacks' item. So
Yeah.
that's
904. Unkillable. I
12,
think at this point.
12k lead.
Not
with
gonna try
also
and go in. It just immediately gets blown up by the Victor and killed by Agassi. Pyro gonna attempt to maybe land a charm, but Rezi just getting pulled, you know. Just not able to do anything. They're just gonna get blown up.
Another
Encore's gonna
Encore?
land on a Parcel. They keep trying and walking up, and it is not working out for them. And blown up by Stacks.
Bye,
the
Rezi.
Victor just so much
Bye,
damage.
Rezi.
Oh, are they gonna kill? No, he barely survives to win game
Perfect game
2.
for Snacks. Perfect game for Snacks.
Barely. Oh my
Barely.
God.
But
Yeah, what a. I mean, we called it from the beginning. You know, I liked the picks that Ventures got. You know, they did really. They did have a good early game, but as the game went on, I feel like it was just a draft diff. Because I mean, by the time you get to that point in the game, it's pretty much so easy for Sitting Awards to just play like they did. Just play the front to back, let them run into the Ornn and Trundle, and then just have Victor just through all the lasers and win. I mean,
it's one of those things where you don't think about it until later on in the game. And once you get
yeah,
later onto the game, you're like, "Oh, this is a thing. This is a thing that's happening to me." And then you start contemplating what you could have done earlier, and mental gaming will always mess somebody up. After losing that
yeah.
first game, they're like, "Okay, we got to come back. We're going to do great. We're going to do great." Hey, look, there's a Victor.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great substitution for City on Words. Even their subs are carrying the game. I mean, the Anivia wall did. Honestly, like, I feel like the Anivia wall like won them a lot of those fights in the first game, and then you know just super strong in the Victor. The
I
MVP
I think
vote
I
is
think
up, everyone. So for
yeah.
the side of Sitting on Words, who do you think is MVP? I definitely see the argument right now for Fridge, Javi, and Snacks.
Mhm.
Dank, I feel like you know, kind of like saved the game, you know, a few times with the
Later on in the
rockets.
games. Later on in the games,
Yeah,
as soon as like, but keeping that lead would be great. Snacks is just taking away the lead now. I think right now with the poll, uh, and it helped. He substitute or not did wonderfully. Like
yeah.
as we said before, I think we've been over it before. He used to
Mhm.
be on a past team, uh, a team that was called Welfare Checks. I think they were in Division One, Division Two, Division One,
Something like that. He
something
bounced
like
around.
that.
It was the
But
Gold League, I believe.
yeah, but their team disbanded, and he was like, "Hey, I'll be a
Mhm.
sub." And everybody thought that he was Snacks was troll in the banter chat and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
lo and behold, this man is just like, "Hey, I'm throwing. just because I
Yeah, I
don't want you
mean,
guys to.
I didn't even we were just there were so many fights and stuff. We didn't really get a chance to look at the late game farm, but
I mean, I
most
still
farm in
have.
the game also went to Snacks. He had 240 farm at what was the in 27 minutes.
Yep. And if I look
That
at the
is
damage
actually
graph,
insane.
that damage graph, it's not wanting to work for me right now. That's great.
Yeah, it's the spectators can't look at it's a bug for the
I
client. You can't
I wish.
spectators can't look
Um,
at
but
damage, but
a 14K, basically Dank Cheddar and also Snacks, they were basically held their own. They were in double digits. So 14K for Snacks, and then Dank Cheddar had 11K. The ability to just like, oh, I'm a victor. Hi, I get my upgrades passively now. That's just why I say that I miss it. I miss the old Victor where that, hey,
yeah,
you had to make
you
gold
bought
to
it.
make this thing. You have to make your, make your money for this. But no, it's passive now. And
I
it's,
I mean, it is easier because now he doesn't have to take him an item slot to get that. Our votes are
yeah,
almost up. It looks like it is going to go to Snacks. Who I will say, Snacks also had the the entire bot lane of Venture's gold combined. Yeah, I feel like
you did.
he almost had more.
All
Which
right,
yeah,
so
it
the
is going to
yeah,
be Snacks.
it is Snacks. Uh And honestly, I cannot disagree.
Now
I can't disagree with that. I
I
mean,
got nothing.
if they have him for semifinals, so be it.
Eh,
So be it.
well, we're going to talk about it. Wookie's going to pull him in.
Yeah, let's pull
Um,
him in. Let's pull him in.
We are ready for him. All right, there he is. What is up, Snacks,
What's
my
up, bro?
dude? Subbing in. What
Yeah.
was that?
No, I mean, this is usually how the subs go. I mean, like they usually just ask me, I'm doing some shit. I like roll out of bed or something. No warm up
Oh yeah, of
games and just
course.
hop on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I woke
Hey,
up like this.
yeah, no,
yeah,
it's
So
cool and casual, right? Cool and
yeah,
casual.
right.
You got to make sure it's yeah, brush this off and brush
No,
that off, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
yeah, right. I
yeah,
mean, you don't want to hurt yourself. You know what I mean? You don't want
No,
to.
no, 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 never, never, never,
No, no.
never.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
So
it
I
would.
guess you've been around the league, for a good bit. Are you a permanent sub, or is this kind of your claim to fame to get back on a team? And I guess we'll start out with that before we talk about the games.
Yeah.
I
So, oh, sorry. You could say
sorry,
your
no, no,
question.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So, I mean, I kind of just show up. Like last season, I played with Cashier and them. I mean, they needed a mid. I pulled up.
Hmm.
It was pretty good. I would say
Right.
last split was considerably easier. Like the overall skill of the teams I think was lower. Like
Right.
I think the people are much better
Hmm.
this split than they were last split.
Yeah, I was
You can
playing
just
last split,
tell.
so that tracks.
I
but
I played the end of it.
yeah, I'm an official sub for SOW. I just like sub in
Okay.
for their mid lane.
Okay.
Um yeah, I mean that's really all.
I mean, looking at the damage graph, I just got it from one of our other execs. You had over 20k damage in 27 minutes on a
Yeah.
Victor.
That's
How
not
does
even a
it
lot
feel?
though.
But honestly, how does it feel to like walk up to somebody say, "Hey, I don't like you anymore. I want you gone from this game."
Well, I mean, I think at that point it's like a mid gap, but I will say like with these kind of champs, I mean, I have a pretty like decent sized pool, but like I do kind of hone in on a couple champs. Obviously, I hone on the Cassid and the Rise, like those are kind of my bread and butter. But I can
Mm-hmm.
play a bunch of other like kind of control mages. I do think like with Victor and all that, like you have to have decent farm. Like I think my farm was still kind of low, but I mean when you're there for a team fight, Victor gets 25 fragments, like upgrade fragments per assist. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
have let's say 8 CS a minute, right? Let's say I just
Mm-hmm.
have like 60 at like 9 or something like that.
Hmm.
One small team fight, one skirmish up gets me that upgrade, and then I like to take
Right.
demons because I think biscuits um I don't think I'm good enough to properly use them. So I think the demons are better because I'm able to fix my wave. Like what their mid was doing a lot was he was really trying to pressure me autoing. So I take demons. I noticed that the first game you take demons, second game, and boom, he's not able to do shit because I'm able to just get the demons, get my shove in, my next back, I get my
Yeah.
Ludens, and you just shoot the E down. You shoot the E down mid, and you clear the whole wave. You're
And you
on
feel
set for
and
10 CS a minute. You get your items. We give a dragon. I get like 2,000 gold top side, and I say hello to Ari and her founder. I just go boop and just one tap them. I mean, that's just the Victor method. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, y'all are
No.
really good about getting objectives. I mean, I do want to talk about one point. I just want to know what the comms are like. So, uh, a few of you died at the Dragon Pit, and were y'all just like immediately like, all right, Javi, it's up to you now. You have to steal this. What were the comms like going into that situation? Was there a lot of talking, or was it kind of just letting Javi do his thing?
yeah. So basically, I would say like everyone can kind of IGL. Everyone's got pretty good game IQ, but like that
Mhm.
fight basically. So like Dink Cheto was getting flamed all game. So like that was just kind of
Are you
what's
serious?
happening.
Oh
But
no.
I low key think
Oh.
someone was paying him. Like I'm not even kidding. Like him sprinting at
Yeah.
mid, but like
Right.
I was looking at it like he got PayPal, but I was like looking at it from the optimistic side. He was like a pressure sponge for us. Like he was running it down mid, but they were five manning the Jinx running down mid. The 1 in 5 Jinx was sprinting it.
I
But
saw that.
Right.
Yeah, we
uh,
Yeah.
were like, oh, Dank Chet is caught out. That's cool. That's cool. Wait a second. That doesn't matter. It's like
yeah,
okay.
but yeah, I mean for the most part, everyone's making good calls.
Mhm.
We're playing calculated. I mean, that's kind of how I like to play. I mean, solo queue I play differently, but I mean, all you got to really do is you just have to get your farm up, see like what your champions are. You're playing a Victor, right? So you got to get your farm up,
Right.
just get your farm up, play towards your advantages, and like with the same game, like with the Anivia walls. Like I don't really want to dip in. I don't really want to answer questions before you ask them, but like you have to know what your champion does, and just play towards your strengths. You don't want to. You're not playing Anivia and you're like a Talon. You're not face checking them. Like you just have to play your strengths to your champions, and that's how you get the way to success. I mean,
Do you
play
have a
what you're good at.
camera in my house? Because I actually had some questions written down about your Nivea game. So stop
Hey,
like turn off those
we're
cameras, all right?
interviewing you. We want to hear what you have to
Yeah,
say. You know,
yeah,
don't worry about talking
yeah,
too
yeah.
much. We
um
we we just spent the past hour and a half talking. So this is all you, but we don't care at all. So
honestly, we Primus and I were actually very happy to see Primus was happy more than I was to see the Nivea Tron kind of combo. That
oh yeah.
worked a lot better than I honestly thought could work. And I think after this, I think no other team is going to let you have that combo. But if you do come back from like if you're always there for not being a sub, because up next, sitting on Warriors is up against Shrimp Gang. Do you know? I know this is kind of a weird question. Do you know whether or not you're going to be in that game or
I can't confirm or deny, because usually, I mean, it doesn't really matter to prep. I mean, my OPG is a horror film anyway, but
I
basically, like,
we've seen.
yeah, basically, the easiest way to really go about things is, if I'm in, I'm in. I'm excited to win against, what's his face? It's like another LBX. It's not Care Bear. It's like Tony. There you go. I'm excited to face Tony. I mean, that would always be fun because it would be my new team versus my old team. That'd be a really fun match. But yeah, I can't really confirm or deny if I'm playing. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
no, dude, that's totally fine. I just wanted to know, like, should we be looking out for another banger game going on? Like, so because
I mean,
you brought some bangers into that. Like, honestly,
yeah,
when Primus literally called it, he's like, "Oh, what can an Orin and Victor do during that last Baron fight?" They're, I'm like,
yeah.
what
Yeah, I
can they
mean,
do?
What
Dax is
can I
just
do?
so far away. I was like, what? I mean, is he gonna be able to get in? And the camera kind of panned away from for a second, and it's like, oh wait, Victor just killed two people. Oh wait, he just killed another person. you know.
There's a triple kill
Um,
there.
yeah, I do want to ask. So you said you were flaming Dank earlier in the game. Do you think he I guess came back? You know, did he redeem himself later in the game? Do you think?
I mean, maybe like on the stats side. I mean, I can't flame him when he gets hand fed like 2 kills, but like that's some stat padding if I ever saw it. But yeah, I
No,
mean, it's always a blast to play with everyone. I mean, like I would
Mhm.
basically, I don't really know where to put it, but I mean, I think sitting on wards, I think Shrimp Gang, I think they're basically like it's kind of like a Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader kind of thing going on. Like they're
Absolutely.
basically the same team. I think it's a 50-50. I think it's a coin flip. My opinion, since I played on both, I think they're probably the best two teams on the league. I think Decomp's a better mid than me.
Right.
So I think they do better with him. Um, But yeah, like I would definitely say like from a caster perspective, I would be really excited to see how Shrimp Gang and Sitting on Words end up playing it because I
Now,
think those two
Oh, I'm
teams are
excited.
competent.
Don't you worry.
my last question about this bracket. This is gonna be my final question about this bracket. How does it feel to take out the? There's only one Division 1 team that moved on to what was it, semifinals, ATM. How does it feel to have mostly all Division 1 teams come into semifinals?
I mean, I'm a sub, so it's a little hard to say, but
Wer-
from all the
Weren't you
teams we, I'm
weren't you
sorry.
part of welfare checks as well?
Well, Welfare Check Abusers was a team that was made a bunch of me and my friends. And our first game, my friend took Ghost Cleanse and read it down. So like that team disbanded like game three. I think we played 2 games and then like we FF'd and it
Ah,
was a bunch of friends. But
okay.
yeah, that team
It
that wasn't
happens to the
really.
best of us.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little like it was Noble Loki got a little tilted. I think I said a couple of things I shouldn't have said to him, and I mean he took it a little too personal. But he's a great guy, Noble. I love him. But
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, go on with whatever you're gonna say. Sorry.
Okay. But yeah, no, it's just crazy that I mean, whether or not you play the other games, the semifinal games or the finals game, like, are you excited to play against other like? How excited are you to learn? Do you always learn from your games that you play off like during these games? Do you learn something new about a different champion all the time, or how to play the game a bit differently?
Yeah, so I would first I'll answer both parts. I'll say like on the terms of the divisions, I really I mean like no flame, but I think I've subbed for 6 total matches because I've like we've 2-0'd every time I've played. The only time I really lost was my first game. The same shit happened when I was on Shrimp Gang, which was originally Team Gray. Like my first game, I ended up getting no, I didn't get shit stomped, but I lost like my lane in my like I didn't play well because I had to kind of
Right.
get like in I had to learn how the team plays both times.
Mhm.
But like for the most part, I think I would probably want to play the other division just because from the teams I've played, um, I think I played enough of them that it was like I kind of got my sample size from there, and I kind of would dip into the other division.
Mhm.
I think it's good to get both sides because I feel like there's always certain strengths on each division. Like last season, I think it was like Team Green was the best team in one, and Sitting on Words, which is Team Yellow, I think, was the best one on the other one. And it's kind of like both teams played differently, and it was like really interesting to watch them. I would also say like in terms of learning, I think everything's solo queue. I think I like to play a little more limit testing. I kind of tone myself back so I don't run it down
Mhm.
in like these games because I feel really bad if I'm griefing for people who have worked so hard to get to where they are.
Yeah,
But
True. Feel
I
that.
that's
do
true.
think I do think like even when I win, I do learn. Like I haven't played Victor in a little bit. Um, I I don't get tilted, but I was getting a little upset because I was missing like CSs. Like I would miss like in 4 waves, I'd miss like 6, and it's like I'm a ticking time bomb, right? Like I need to get my CS, so it's like I kind of like get like a little visual picture how much my E is doing at this time of the game, like as a not fed Victor, and I kind of like use that to like my next time I'll play Victor or like on a Nivea. I'm kind of learning like throughout like the mid game how much damage I'm doing, so I can comfortably say like I can probably fight this. Like there's a good chance I can win this fight, and I feel like on the contrary, when you play a
Yeah.
little more aggressive, more limit testing, I feel like it's really good because then when you're on the opposite side of the coin, you understand how lethal they are and you're able to turn fights. And I think that's a really good strength that Sitting on Words has is that we're able to learn from our mistakes and scrims, right? Like we'll do something stupid, we'll go behind, and we're able to go from past experiences and past knowledge to really come back in games. Or if we lose a dragon fight, we're able to figure out why we lost, apply our concepts, and instead of Anivia being right in front, like for example, in the front line, she sits behind the Ornn and we win the next fight. And it's just like small things like that. It's like
Yeah.
League's kind of like a chess game, and you kind of just have to like learn from your mistakes.
No, I mean, we saw it in those games for sure. I mean, you were down, at the beginning of that second game and then came out with the win, very strong late game performance. But yeah, congrats on that last win. Is there anyone you would shout out before we close it out here?
Yeah, I'd probably say, I mean, everyone on the team. I would definitely say like if there's anyone in specific, I would say
Sure.
maybe like Fridge. Fridge is always someone who I think is low key a sleeper every single game. You know,
Mhm.
Javi's really good at jungle, and our bot lane's pretty good. But
Yeah,
I feel like the top laner, he's a weak side warrior. I like to call him.
yeah,
He can get
for
0
sure.
and 2 in lane. He'll come back. He'll play his little off meta picks, and he'll really show like his potential.
Yeah, well, that's unless Lupul, you have anything else?
I got nothing else. I got nothing else,
Cool. Well, that's
Primus.
gonna be it for us tonight. Thanks, Snacks, for joining us, and congratulations again for sitting on Words, making it to semifinals. It's gonna be a banger of a week. We will announce all those games when they come up as the week progresses. Um, when those exactly times will be. Wookie, do you have any thing?
Tonight? Okay.
Yeah, should have them tonight. But yeah, and thanks again to Wookie for hosting again. You know, one of the most
Wookie's
beautiful
always.
people in Team Gap. So, but
Also,
that'll
thanks
be
to
it for
him.
us.
Thanks to him, we were able to have the replay tonight. So
Yeah, and replays have been so much fun to watch. But hope everyone has a good night, and we'll see you later this week.
thanks, guys.